Hello dear friends, I'm Violetta from Crafting with VOV. In today's video tutorial we are going to work on the medium squares of the Enchanted Castle blanket. The link to the small squares is right here, and the full pattern can be purchased from the link that I will leave below this video. And now let's get started. First round is going to be made with yarn color A. So we're going to start with a magic ring. Please put the yarn around the hook like this, as you usually start a chain, for example. So make the first chain stitch. Do not tighten this first loop, make another chain stitch. Now please bring the tail of this yarn up like this as to close this around. Okay, this is how we make this magic circle. And now make 8 single crochet stitches into this ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the 7th and 8th stitches I'm going to work around this tail. 7 and 8. Now we're going to close this around, take the hook out of this loop, insert it right under these 2 loops of the first single crochet stitch of the beginning of this round, put the loop back onto the hook, pull it onto the back, tighten really well, and make a chain stitch like this. Now we're going to pull on this yarn on this tail to close the magic ring. Okay, so this is the first round, it's done, and grab the next yarn to work on the next round. Round 2, please grab yarn color B. We're going to attach it by pulling it through this loop, tighten this loop, make a chain stitch, and all the next round we're going to work around this tail, so we don't need to weave it in further later. Okay, so we're going to transform this round into a square shape by adding corners to it, and the corner increases in this round are single crochet, chain 2, single crochet into the same stitch, which is the back loop of the single crochet stitches below. So please don't forget, in Mosaic crochet technique, all single crochet stitches are worked into the back loops of the stitches of the previous round. So all the stitches in this round will be made into the back loops. Okay, so first corner increase, single crochet into the back loop of the first single crochets of the previous round, then chain 2, single crochet into the same stitch. So this is the first corner. Next stitch is a single crochet, which is worked into the back loop of the next single crochet stitch, and the first corner and side is done. Next we're going to work the next corner increase, single crochet into the back loop of the next stitch, chain 2, single crochet into the back loop of the same stitch, then single crochet into the back loop of the next stitch, then the next corner increase, single crochet into the back loop of the next stitch, chain 2, single crochet into the back loop of the same stitch, then single crochet into the back loop of the next stitch. 3 corners and 3 sides are done, and let's do it the last time. Single crochet into the back loop of the next stitch, chain 2, single crochet into the back loop of the same stitch, and the last stitch, single crochet into the back loop of the last single crochet of the previous round. And we're going to close this round by inserting the hook right under this first single crochet stitch, put the loop back onto the hook, pull it onto the back, tighten really well, and make a chain stitch. Second round is done, and let's join yarn color A and make a chain stitch for the third round. Round 3. In this round, we are working with yarn color A that we have already attached, and the corner increase in this round is single crochet into the back loop of the first chain stitch of the corner in the previous round, then chain 2, and then single crochet into the back loop of the second chain stitch of the corner increase. So let's do it. Single crochet into the back loop of the first chain stitch, chain 2, single crochet into the back loop of the second chain stitch. Next stitches are single crochet, double crochet, and single crochet. So single crochet will be worked into the next stitch, into the back loop. And now the first double crochet in this square. And as we remember, in overlay mosaic crochet, all double crochet stitches are worked into the front loop of the corresponding stitch 2 rounds below. So this is a corresponding stitch, and 2 rounds below this right here. So we're going to work a double crochet into this stitch right here. If you worked the small squares already, the beginning is exactly the same. Okay, so single crochet is the last stitch of this of the pattern for this round number 3. So let's do the next corner increase, single crochet into the back loop of the first chain stitch, chain 2, single crochet into the back loop of the second chain stitch, then one more single crochet, then double crochet into the stitch 2 rounds below into the front loop, one more single crochet, and the first 2 sides are done. Next corner increase, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet. Single crochets are made into the back loops of the chain stitches, then single crochet into the next stitch, double crochet, single crochet. Okay, 3 sides are done. Next corner increase, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet into the second chain stitch, then single crochet, double crochet, and the last stitch of this round is a single crochet that is made into the first single crochet of the previous round right here, and we are closing this round by pulling the loop through the first single crochet stitch onto the back, tighten it, and make a chain stitch. Round 4. Let us grab yarn color B, pull it through the loop, tighten, make a chain stitch, and we are ready to start working on round 4. And the first stitches are corner increase, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet into the back loops of the chain stitches right here. So single crochet into the first chain stitch, chain 2, single crochet into the back loop of the second chain stitch. Next 2 stitches are 2 double crochet stitches that will be worked into the first one will be worked into the front loop of the chain stitch 2 rounds below, and the second will be worked into the front loop of the single crochet stitch 2 rounds below, okay, into these 2 stitches. So double crochet into the front loop of the chain stitch 2 rounds below, and double crochet into the next single crochet stitch 2 rounds below. Then single crochet into the back loop of the double crochet, and 2 more double crochets into the single crochet and chain stitch 2 rounds below right here. So double crochet and double crochet. This is the pattern for round 4. Let's do it again. Corner increase, single crochet into the first chain stitch, chain 2, single crochet into the second chain stitch, then 2 double crochet stitches, 1 and 2, then single crochet stitch, 2 double crochet stitches, 1, 2. Next corner increase, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, then single crochet into the back loop of this double crochet, 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, and the last corner increase, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, then single crochet, and 2 last double crochets. The last double crochet goes into this chain stitch, and we're closing the round as usually by pulling the loop through the first single crochet stitch at the beginning of this round. Make a chain stitch, and round 4 is done. Round 5. Round 5 is worked with yarn color A, so please join it, make a chain stitch, and we will start with a regular corner increase, single crochet, 2 chains, single crochet, and in this round I'm going to work around this yarn. I have already cut it because in the next round I'm going to work with a different color, so I'm going to try to work around this tail whenever it's possible. So let's start. Single crochet into the first chain stitch, chain 2, single crochet into the second chain stitch. The next stitch would be a double crochet, which is worked into the front loop of the chain stitch 2 rounds below, which is the second chain stitch of this corner increase right here. So from the corresponding stitch 1, 2 rounds below is this chain stitch. So double crochet into this chain, then 2 single crochets into the back loops of the next 2 stitches, then double crochet into the front loop of this double crochet 2 rounds below, 2 more single crochets, 1 and 2, and the last stitch of this side is a double crochet, which is worked into the front loop of the stitch right here 2 rounds below, right under the last single crochet stitch on this side. Okay, so this is the pattern for this round, and let's do it again. Single crochet into the first chain stitch, chain 2, single crochet into the second chain stitch, then double crochet into the second chain stitch of the corner increase 2 rounds below, 2 single crochets, double crochet, 2 single crochets, and a double crochet. The second side is done. Let us do it again. Corner increase, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, then double crochet into the chain stitch, 2 single crochet stitches, double crochet, 2 single crochets, double crochet. Here the third side is done, and the last side, corner increase, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, double crochet, 2 single crochets, double crochet, 2 single crochets, and the last stitch is a double crochet into the first chain stitch 2 rounds below, and we're going to close this round by pulling this loop onto the back, tighten and make a chain stitch. Round 5 is finished. Round 6. Please join yarn color C, tighten the loop and make a chain stitch. So in this round we are going to have a double crochet corner increase. It's different from the corner increases that we did before because we're going to work a double crochet stitches into the chain stitches 2 rounds below instead of single crochets into the stitches in the previous round. So we're going to skip these 2 stitches. So the first double crochet stitch will be worked into the first chain stitch of the corner increase 2 rounds below. So double crochet, then make chain 2 and a double crochet into the next chain stitch of the corner increase 2 rounds below. So this is our double crochet corner. Next stitch in our pattern is a double crochet, and it will be worked into the same stitch with the last double crochet that you've made, like this. Okay, and now we're going to work 7 single crochets from here to here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And the last stitch in this round is a double crochet stitch that is worked into the first chain stitch of the corner increase 2 rounds below right here. Okay, so this is the pattern for this round. Let's do it again. Double crochet corner. So the first double crochet of this corner increase is worked into the same chain stitch with the last double crochet right here. Then chain 2 and double crochet into the next chain stitch of the corner increase 2 rounds below. And the next stitch is double crochet into the same stitch. Now make 7 single crochets. Then double crochet into the first chain stitch of the corner increase 2 rounds below. And now the next double crochet corner, double crochet into the same stitch, chain 2, double crochet into the next chain stitch 2 rounds below, and one more double crochet stitch. Now 7 single crochets, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and a double crochet into the first chain stitch 2 rounds below. So we've made 3 sides, and let's do it the last time. Double crochet into the first chain stitch, chain 2, double crochet into the second chain stitch, one more double crochet into the same stitch, 7 single crochets, 6 and 7, and the last stitch in this round is a double crochet which will be worked into the same stitch with the first double crochet of this round. And we're going to close this round by pulling this loop through the top of the double crochet onto the back, tighten the loop and make a chain stitch. And this is round 6. Round 7. This round is worked with yarn color A, so please join it, make a chain stitch, and it's a very easy round because we're only having single crochet stitches all the way around. The only thing that we're going to add here is a locking stitch that we're going to use to catch the flaps that we created in the back by skipping these chain stitches when we made these double crochet corners. Okay, so if you find locking stitch complicated, you can skip it and have these like stitches hang in the back. It's actually not that bad. Here is the sample with this without locking stitch. It's fine, you know, it's okay. But I'm trying to make this new sample with the locked flaps. Okay, so we're going to start with a regular corner increase, single crochet into the back loop of the first chain stitch, then chain 2, single crochet into the back loop of the second chain stitch, and now we're going to use the locking stitch. So we're going to make this single crochet but catch the chain stitch that is hanging here in the back. Okay, so insert the hook into the back loop of the corresponding stitch, and then also into the back loop of the second chain stitch of the corner increase below, yarn over, pull up a loop like this. Now we have 3 loops on the hook. We're going to make something like a double crochet. So yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. So on this side it looks like a single crochet, on this side it looks like a double crochet. Okay, so now it's not hanging anymore, it's locked. Okay, this is why I call this stitch a locking stitch. Now we're going to work single crochets all the way until this double crochet where we will use a locking stitch again. Okay, so single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the last single crochet is going to be a locking stitch. So insert the hook into the back loop of this double crochet and then into the back loop of the chain stitch. Here is the corner increase, 2 rounds below. First and the second chain stitch, we're going to insert the hook into the back stitch of the first chain stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop. Now yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Make sure that the stitch is not too tight because you don't want your corner to be squished like this. Okay, so now we're going to make next corner increase, single crochet into the first chain stitch, chain 2, single crochet into the second chain stitch. Now locking stitch, single crochet that looks like double crochet on the other side. So insert the hook into the back loop. Now insert the hook into the back loop of the second chain stitch. It's right here. Yarn over, pull up a loop like this. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Then 9 single crochets. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And now the locking stitch, hook into the back loop of this next stitch, hook into the back loop of the first chain stitch of the corner increase 2 rounds below, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Okay, so this is how it looks. You see these corners are not hanging here anymore. See the difference? Like this, and locked corners. It's very important to not make these stitches tight, okay? You don't want your corners to be distorted. Okay, so next corner increase, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet. Next I'm going to work a locking stitch, then single crochets, 9 more single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. The last single crochet that is locking, then single crochet into the chain stitch. This is next corner increase, 2 chains, single crochet into the next chain stitch. Now I'm using locking stitch. If you are not using locking stitch, just know that you are working 11 single crochets after the corner increase. And now the last stitch of this round will be a locking stitch. So hook into the back loop of this first double crochet, then hook into the first chain stitch of the corner increase 2 rounds below, yarn over, pull up a loop. Now we have all these stitches here, but it's okay. Yarn over, pull through all these, including this first back loop of this double crochet, and now yarn over, pull through 2 loops. This is your last single crochet that is locking in the back, and we are going to close this round by pulling this loop onto the back, tighten it, and make a chain stitch. Now this round is done. This is how it will look on this side. It's very, very pretty. We're going to cut these yarns later. Round 8. Round 8, I'm working it with yarn color C, and the stitches, the first stitches are double crochet, corner increase again. So we are going to work a double crochet into the first chain stitch of this corner increase right here. So a double crochet, then chain 2, double crochet into the next chain stitch. Oops. To the next chain stitch, and 1 more double crochet into the same stitch. Next we work 3 single crochet stitches into the next 3 stitches, then a double crochet into the stitch 2 rounds below from the corresponding stitch, 3 single crochets, 1, 2, and 3, then a double crochet again, 2 stitches, 2 rounds below the corresponding stitch, and then 3 more single crochet stitches, 1, 2, and 3, and the last stitch of this round is a double crochet that is worked into the first chain stitch of the corner increase 2 rounds below. Okay, let's repeat it again. First double crochet increase, so double crochet into the first chain, chain 2, double crochet into the second chain, 1 more double crochet into the same stitch, then single crochet into this single crochet that is right on top of this double slanted double crochet, 3 single crochets in total, then double crochet into the stitch 2 rounds below from the corresponding stitch, 3 single crochets, double crochet, 3 single crochets, and the last double crochet of this side. Here are our 2 sides, and let's do it all again. Double crochet, chain 2, double crochet, this was the corner increase, double crochet into the same stitch, which is the second chain stitch of this corner increase, then 3 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, double crochet, 3 single crochets, double crochet, 3 single crochets, and a double crochet. Perfect. Okay, 3 sides are done, and we're doing it once again. Double crochet, corner increase, double crochet into the same stitch with the last double crochet, 3 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, double crochet, 3 single crochets, double crochet, 3 single crochets, and a double crochet into the same stitch into which you work the first double crochet of this round, and we're going to close it by pulling the loop onto the back through the top of the double crochet and tighten and make a chain stitch, and our round 8 is done. Round 9, we're going to work it with yarn color A, so please join it, and next round will be worked with a different color, so I'm going to cut this one and work around the tail as much as possible. And we're going to start with a regular corner increase, single crochet, chain 2 single crochet into these 2 chain stitches, so single crochet, chain 2, single crochet into the back loop of the second chain stitch, and here, because we just made a double crochet corner, we have this flap in the back, and I'm going to use locking stitches. If you don't want to do locking stitches, just make 2 single crochets. If you want to do locking stitch, then insert the hook into the back loop of this stitch, insert the hook into the back loop of the second chain stitch of the corner increase, which is this one. Okay, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, then regular single crochet. Then we're going to work double crochet, single crochet 5 times, so double crochet into the stitch right below this first double single crochet right here. Oops. Then single crochet into the next stitch, double crochet into the last of these 3 single crochet group, then single crochet, double crochet, single crochet, double crochet, single crochet, double crochet, single crochet, double crochet. Now we are going to make 2 single crochets. For me it will be 1 regular single crochet and 1 locking stitch. So single crochet and now the locking stitch, hook into the back loop of this double crochet, into the back loop of the first chain stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, make a double crochet, quite loose one, okay, and this first side of round 9 is done. And let us do it again. Corner increase, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet. Now 2 single crochets. For me the first one will be locking stitch, then 1 more single crochet. Now double single 5 times, double single, double single, double single, double single, double single, a double, and then single, a double single. We have 1 2 3 4 5 6 times double single and 1 more single crochet, and for me it will be a locking one, and the second side is done. Let's do it again. Single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, single crochet, which is locking stitch for me, then 1 more single crochet, then double single 6 times, 1 2 3 4 5 6, and the last stitch, single crochet of this around. 3 sides are finished. Let us do it again. Single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, single crochet, which can also be a locking stitch. Oops. Locking stitch, 1 more single crochet, then double single 6 times, 1 2 3 4 5 6, and the last stitch is a locking stitch. For me, you can do a single crochet into the back loop of this double crochet. I'm going to do locking stitch, so the hook into the back loop, hook into the back loop of the first chain stitch, which is right here, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all these, oops, yarn over, pull through all these here, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and close the round this way, tighten the loop and make a chain stitch. And this is the back of this square. You see no flaps hanging here. I will cut this yarn, I crocheted over it so it's clean and neat. So this is our round 9. Round 10, we're going to work with yarn color D, and we will start with a regular corner increase, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet into the corner of the previous round. So single crochet into the back loop of the first chain stitch, chain 2, single crochet into the back loop of the second chain stitch. Then we're going to make 4 single crochet stitches, and I am working around this tail. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then a double crochet into the stitch right under this single, right here. Then 3 single crochets, 1, 2, and 3. A double crochet, 3 single crochets, 1, 2, and 3. A double crochet, and 4 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this is the pattern for this round. Let's do it again. Corner increase, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, 4 more single crochets, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then a double crochet, 3 single crochets, 1, 2, and 3, double crochet, 3 single crochets, double crochet, 4 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this is quite an easy round, and I don't think that you need to watch me do it again. Please pause this video and finish this round, and having the written instructions and the chart will really help you while you pause the video. The chart and written instructions can be downloaded from the link below this video. So please pause the video, and I'll see you back in the 11th round. Round 11 is going to be worked with yarn color A. So please join it, make a chain stitch, and start with the corner increase, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet into the next chain stitch, and then 19 single crochet stitches all the way until the next corner increase. So let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. Oops, my yarn got tangled. 19. And this is the pattern for this round. It's very easy. I don't think you need to watch me doing these single crochets over and over. Please pause this video, and I'll see you back in the round number 12. Round 12, and in this round we continue working with yarn color D, and we will do a double crochet corner increase. You remember, double crochet into 2 chains of the corner increase 2 rounds below. So let's do it. Double crochet into the first chain stitch 2 rounds below, then chain 2, double crochet into the second chain stitch of the corner increase 2 rounds below, and then 1 more double crochet into the same stitch. Then we're going to work 3 single crochets, double crochet, 3 single crochets. So 1, 2, 3, double crochet. Then again 3 single crochets, 1, 2, and 3, double crochet. And we're going to repeat this. 3 single crochets, double crochet, 3 single crochets, double crochet, 3 single crochets, double crochet. So this is the pattern for this round, and let's do it again. Double crochet corner increase, so double crochet into the same stitch with the previous double crochet, chain 2, double crochet into the next chain stitch, and 1 more double crochet into the same stitch, then 3 single crochets, 1, 2, and 3, then double crochet, and repeat 3 singles and double 4 more times. 1, 2, 3 and double. 1, 2, 3 double. 1, 2, 3 singles double. 1, 2, 3 singles and double. Okay, so now please pause the video, finish this round, continue doing the double corner increases, and then the pattern 3 singles double 5 times, and I'll see you back in the round number 13. Round 13. I have cut this yarn because in the next round I'm going to work with a different color, and in this round I'm going to work over the tail as much as possible. Join yarn color A, tighten the loop, make a chain stitch, and we're going to do a regular corner increase, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet. So single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, and next stitch is a single crochet. I'm going to do it a locking stitch because we have these kind of flaps right here under the double crochet corners. So hook into the back loop, hook into the back loop of the stitch of the chain stitch 2 rounds below. Yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Next we're going to make a single crochet, and then 9 double singles, double single 9 times. So 10 times. 1 double single, 2 double single, 3 double single, 4 double single, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 double single, and the last stitch in this on this side is a single crochet, which I will make a locking stitch like this. Okay, let's do it again. Corner increase, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, then 2 single crochets, first of which will be a locking stitch, 1 more single crochet, then 10 double singles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the 10th double single, and the last stitch is a single crochet. I will work a locking single crochet stitch. Okay, so the 2 sides of this round are done. Please finish the round, and I'll see you back in the round 14th. Round 14. I'm joining yarn color C, and I've already cut yarn color A, and I'm going to work over the tail because I'm not going to use it anymore in this square. So we will start with a corner increase, single crochet, 2 chain single crochet. So single crochet, chain 2, single crochet into the second chain stitch. And now 3 single crochets, 4 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, and 4, double crochet, then 3 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, then a double crochet, again 3 single crochets, 1, 2, and 3, then double crochet, 3 single crochets, double crochet, 3 single crochets, double crochet, and 4 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the pattern for this round. Let us do it again. So single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, this is our corner increase, then 4 more single crochets, 1, 2, 3, and 4, then double crochet, 3 singles, double, 3 singles, double, 3 singles, double, 3 singles, double, 4 singles, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So please repeat this pattern 2 more times, and I'll see you back in round number 15. Round 15. So I chose the same color C, for the last round, because I want the last round to be the same color as the last round on this square, but you can do any color you want. Okay, so this round is also very, very easy. We're going to make a corner increase, single crochet, chain, single crochet, and then single crochet all the way until the next corner. Very, very easy round. So single crochet all the way until the next corner. I really hope that you like this pattern. If you have already worked on the small squares and the medium squares, and if you want to work on the large square, you can find the link in the pattern that you can download from my store. If you don't want to work on the large square and want to use only these small and medium squares, you can definitely use them for a blanket. You can make a pillow, you can put them together in various shapes. You can also use this center, the middle of this pattern, to create other variations of your blanket or pillow. And if you like this video, please give it a like. Please subscribe to my channel. Definitely follow my group on Facebook. And if you post pictures on your Instagram, please tag my name so I can see your beautiful creations. And I'm very curious about the color that you chose, because the possibilities are endless. And and I'm endlessly curious. Okay, so please finish. Now the last round is finished, and we're going to cut the yarn. Pull the yarn tail out of this loop. Now insert the hook into the first single crochet stitch right under these 2 loops, like this, and pull this yarn onto the back. Then insert the hook into the back loop right from underneath of the last single crochet stitch, pull it onto the back, and now you see we have this kind of stitch that looks like a chain stitch. We need to pull on the yarn to bring it back like this to make it disappear. Okay, next we're going to use a tapestry needle to weave the end into the stitches here in the back. Making sure that this stitch is still not there, okay? It's very important because in the end, when you will be joining these squares together, you need to have the same number of stitches on both sides, and especially when you will be joining it with smaller squares, you need the stitch numbers to match. Also, and we're going to weave the end of this yarn into the stitches in the back. And also you can see how the locking stitches made the back of the square much neater. Also, I worked over all the yarn tails. I was crocheting over them, so I didn't have to weave in many yarn tails. You can see this one here. This sample doesn't have locking stitches, and this one is made with locking stitches. Just make sure that your locking stitches are not too tight, okay, because you don't want your square to be distorted. So thank you very much for watching this tutorial. I hope that you also found the tutorial for the small squares. If you want to make the large square for this blanket, the link to the video tutorial is available with the pattern that you can download from my store. Thank you very much for watching, and happy crocheting!